Hi guys, welcome back to our brand new series of Orville. We're only on episode 4 coming up next. The last one surprised me a little bit, just in the fact that the way that the episode and the storyline was set out with Bortus and his partner, is it Bortus? I can't remember his damn name now. Them having a girl in a all-male gendered world and society and civilization, and it being revealed that there are females that are born occasionally, once every 2 or 3 generations, and this is usually the procedure that they have done, but there are some that you don't know about that live in hiding, and we had one come out and try and make them see that being a female and being born that way is not a sign of weakness. That's what it's all about for them. So I was expecting for the result and the decision to be favourable, and it wasn't. The gender reassignment has still taken place. So I don't know if I'm happy with that or not. I don't know if it's going to come up again, or whether that's just the decision that's made at this point and it's never spoken of again, or whether it's going to have repercussions ongoing. It could very well do. Not only for them to onboard the Orville, but also for their civilization, for their planet. But had that been an episode of Star Trek, would they have gone with that outcome, or would they have reversed that outcome? Because we're looking back a couple of decades for the majority of when most of the series were made, it probably would have been reversed. I don't know. Maybe today it wouldn't. Right, anyway, that's enough of me waffling. Let's carry on and watch episode 4.
Clyden, why are you awake? It is early.
We have not discussed that which I have been wishing to discuss for some time now.
Your child.
Can it not wait until a later hour? My duties to this ship require a substantial time commitment.
That is not good enough, and I have needs.
I am aware of this, but I am
it's
also
that.
a bridge officer.
I was not prepared for such neglect.
He's not getting
Not
any.
talk about this now.
Am I right?
Bortus, what are you doing here? Your shift doesn't start for another
Can't
hour.
sleep.
I do not want to be in my quarters.
Why, is something wrong?
I do not wish to discuss it.
You and Clyden fighting again?
I said I do not wish to talk about it.
Captain, I'm picking up a large artificial mass, approximately 400,000 kilometers to port.
Holy crap, yeah, I'm picking it up too. Large is an understatement.
How big's big? It's a ball cube.
Approaching artificial mass, Captain.
I hate it when they do this. It's a ball cube. No, it's a Star Destroyer. What the fuck is it? Right, you've got to admit with the way that they had it, where they panned out and it was a real close, tight shot, they're making it try and look like something bug-like. Come on.
Its engines appear to be inactive. The ship is traveling by inertia only. It is composed of an unfamiliar alloy.
Or maybe.
Analysis of the hull indicates the ship is approximately 2,000 years old.
What? It'll collide with Star J-2837.
Could be a derelict of some kind.
Isaac, is there any kind of a docking port for a shuttle?
I wonder if the fact that it's that old as well, I wonder if it was a species that left their home world for some sort of environmental disaster, or maybe their planet was destroyed and they built such a humongous ship for their species to survive. But 2,000 years down the line, maybe they're all gone, maybe they all died out, maybe their engines failed, or their energy store, or it could be fucking anything, couldn't it?
It is possible for our shuttle to dock, but navigation will need to be precise. I am the only crew member capable of such rapid helm adjustments.
Well, you don't have to be a dick about it.
Explain, Dick.
Don't show them a picture of one.
Check your monitor.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
It is my understanding that human males take pride in their sexual organs.
You gonna pilot this shuttle?
Yes, sir.
All right, then, let's go. Alara, you're with us.
I think I'm just lonely, you know? I'm the only gelatinous crew member on board. It's just tough to meet people.
Please report to the shuttle bay.
On my way. Sorry, Yelfed. Duty calls.
I would estimate a cross-section of the interior to be approximately 790 square kilometers.
What's that music remind you of?
New York City.
I'm too much of a Star Trek fan, aren't I? I'm going to share it with you. Star Trek motion picture, and they're going in looking for Vija.
Magnetic seal.
Let's check it out.
Look, you're going to get a lot of Trek trivia in this, so if you're not into that, it's probably not the series for you. In fact, if you're not into that, you're probably not watching this. So,
Door looks like it hasn't been used in centuries.
is that for... What are we going to find? What are we going to find?
I'm afraid of heights.
Indeed. Given your species'
Living
fragile
quarters.
construct,
They've got to be all living quarters. There must have been thousands of people that lived here, but where are they all? Turned to ash? What? I want to see what power source it was powering this damn thing. That'll be their homeworld.
Man, our ship looks like crap now.
It's a bioship. Isaac?
Oh, it's a
life form again?
biosphere.
yes, Commander.
Whoa.
Millions.
I wonder who they are.
If their engines are dead and they're drifting toward a star, why wouldn't they be transmitting a distress signal? Well, regardless, they're in trouble. We're gonna have to make contact. All right, Isaac, head back to the shuttle, contact the Orville, tell them we're gonna take a look around. We'll check back in 3 hours.
Aye, sir. When you were married to Commander Grayson, what was it you failed to do that led her to perform coitus with another partner?
You glad you brought him along?
Your
Not
business.
the question.
Were you not sexually adequate?
No, that's not it. No, just drop it, okay?
I do not understand. All Kalon
You know.
are assembled by a central production facility on our homeworld.
Oh, that's hot.
Do you intend to resume coupling with Commander Grayson now that she is serving on board the Orville?
Absolutely not. No, sometimes one of them loses perspective on the relationship, and sometimes the other one has sex with a blue alien. Humans are fly.
You can't get over that.
There are 3 life forms inside the structure.
I wasn't actually expecting to find anyone still alive from the ship just being adrift. A species that was this advanced to
Hi, I'm
build
Captain
this
Ed Mercer
would know how to
of the
repair it. Yes, she's
Jehovah's
scared.
Witnesses.
Perhaps she
Frightened.
fears you are not sexually adequate.
Look, it's fine.
Will you
all right?
stop
I'm just gonna
that?
try again.
You're a different species.
Hi, I'm Captain Ed Mercer. Holy crap! Thanks, Isaac.
You are welcome.
Your husband's gonna be okay. He's only stunned. You didn't kill him, right?
Of course not.
He's only stunned.
Who are you? What is that?
I'm Captain Ed Mercer. This is Dr. Claire Finn, and that's Isaac. Our ship encountered your vessel adrift in space. We'd like to help you try and make repairs, and if that doesn't work, offer evacuation ships.
I don't understand.
Hold the phone. Stop. What if? And this could be quite plausible. I mean, I've not seen these series, but I've seen so much sci-fi. There's probably only so many stories you can come up with variations on the theme. They've been out in space for 2,000 years. How many generations is that? There's 4 generations roughly to 100 years, give or take. Each, every 25 years for each. It's a lot. Anyway, what if they got to a point where they've forgotten who they are, where they're from, and throughout the hundreds of years of being in space, the skills that they had building the ship, engineers and everything else, doctors, captain, engineering crew, officers, that it's been that long that they've all forgotten, and they had this biosphere in here to be able to use it for what it's meant for, to be able to grow food and everything else. But over time, it's all been lost, and now they all live in here, and they have no idea they're on a ship, that they think they're on a planet, which is why the ship's just adrift, just travelling through space through its own inertia, and it's been long since forgotten their roots, where they came from. Somehow, some way, the technological capabilities haven't been passed down from generation to generation. That's much as I've got for now, and I was long-winded.
That we don't understand either.
No, I think I do.
We've never seen anything like this place. Where did it come from?
I don't understand what you're asking.
She didn't know she's on
Are
the
you
ship.
from the Underland? Please don't harm us. We're good.
Who's Doral?
Mom?
Oh, this is
Get back in
complicated.
your room, Tomlin.
We don't mean your family any harm.
Well, we did just shoot his dad.
Are you real?
Captain, if I may. Tomlin, my name is Isaac. I am an artificial life form. Can you tell me what sort of vessel this is?
An artificial... What?
Please,
They don't
answer my
even know
question.
what computer is.
What is this place? The hills, the trees, what is it?
What do you mean?
Their world.
It's what it is. It's everything.
Captain, I do not believe these people know they are on board a spacecraft.
Correct. They think they live on a world, and they are probably pre-industrial or not far off it.
Are you from beyond?
You shut your mouth with that blasphemy, Tomlin.
What if we are, Tomlin?
Yeah.
What if we're from beyond?
Come with me.
Tomlin.
Do they have a deity? Do they have gods? What's this underland? What we need
God,
more info.
it's so beautiful. I can't believe a place like this exists. I had trouble with balance, between work and home, and I don't know, I just started to feel like I was living alone. In a weird way, it was inevitable. Wait.
There's a warm body in your bed.
Yeah. Commander, look.
Oh, so they're not that primitive in here. They would have had these vehicles for in here.
Good afternoon to you, too. Mine's actually in my other pants. I'd rather not show you mine because I look really bad in my picture.
Step into the vehicle.
Okay, if you could just put your weapons down and let us explain.
What, shoot first and ask questions later? Moron.
There are those among us who have begun to question Scripture. We believe that there may be more to the universe than what we can see.
What Scripture?
Your mother spoke of a Dural.
Dural is the creator.
The creator of the universe?
To attribute the origin of the universe to an omnipotent being is most curious. On the subnuclear scale, it is quite natural for
Shouldn't have asked
quantum
him that.
fluctuations to create matter and energy where none exist.
Our ship is similar to yours in some ways. The pollen count's a little lower.
If you really are from beyond, then the doubts of the reformers become impossible to ignore.
They're from beyond is meaning the rest of the universe, right?
Commander, we're receiving a priority 1 distress call from the USS Drian.
Put it through.
Repeat, to any Union vessel within range. We're under attack by the Krill.
Lieutenant?
It's okay, I got a lock on it.
I have to respond
Coordinates
to that.
319 Alpha Mark 7.2.
Sir, the Drian is a colony transport. They probably have children on board.
Set course. Maximum velocity.
What about the boarding party?
You have to wait.
We will have to hope they do not need us until we return.
Oh, that's clever. Like a defense mechanism. No, okay. I thought for a minute then it was going to, like, defend itself, but
Your
do
arrival
now.
means more than you can possibly know.
That's why we have to take them to the city. Show everyone. They'll have to accept.
How bizarre is this? They think they live on what they see and what they've ever known, and they have scripture and a deity and everything like we had up until the 20th century. And wondering if there's more out there, another species out there, alien life, more to the universe, all that shit. And all the time not knowing that they're already in space living on one. Oh, God.
The concept of a beyond has been heresy throughout all of recorded history.
Heresy?
If this ship drifts into that star, your whole
You're
world
dead.
is gonna fry.
Many people refuse to accept an irrefutable truth simply because that truth puts them in the wrong. First guardian of the word of Doral. He makes all law.
Does he now?
Sounds like a dick.
Oh, what?
It is a compliment.
So, your teachings tell you that this Doral is the creator of...
It seems we have encountered a dictatorial theocracy.
You think?
Great, those are always fun.
In the meantime, anything else you can tell us about your society would be helpful.
Yeah.
This Dural, for example, how do the stories say?
Is something wrong?
Is the food not to your liking?
No, I don't think so.
You know what? It's good. It's actually very good.
That's a no. No. It's not good.
Where's your garbage? Mercer here, go ahead.
Captain.
Alara, you okay?
No.
It's been shot.
I've been shot. Transmitting homing signal now.
You need to find
All right,
it
we're on our
quickly.
way. Mercer out.
This is interesting. I like this. Oh, so we do have cities and stuff then. Okay.
you embrace the word of Doral? And love. Who deny
Dural's
You
gift
have
to
a
the universe.
big
Can
shock,
they be
my friend.
allowed to live amongst us? Some Dural!
How the fuck did this happen?
Bring him out! He is charged with heresy. He has distributed hateful material right here within the city.
What's the big question for me here is we don't know how many generations this has been going on. Or maybe the other scenario is that their ancestors built this generational ship, sent it out into the universe, but placed them all inside here and tried to make it that maybe giving their species a second chance to correct mistakes that they've made. You know, that they could have destroyed their own planet. It could have been environmental problems. They could have gone, it's technology that's led us astray. But the only way we get the species to survive is to send them out into space, but not have them know that they're in space, which would require a ridiculously engineering feat to 1, build the ship, 2, make it completely sustainable, 3, make it that it can travel through space and not hit anything. And it clearly hasn't done for 2,000 years, but something's broken down now. And now they're just adrift and they're going to end up crashing into this star. But with the way that this is, this looks like it's been generations of religious dictatorship. It's interesting. What they class as a pre-warp civilization, you'd leave it alone, but they're in space already.
Sit down.
Who the hell are you and why have you brought me?
Wonder what they call it in this pre-warp civilizations. What do they call it?
A weapon, is it? And what that clothing is you're wearing?
Why did you kill that man out there?
I didn't kill anyone. Do you see blood on my hands? The people do as they wish. And today they wish to carry out the word of Dural.
I don't know if she's alive or dead. So let me go right now, or I swear to God, there will be trouble.
Other friends? I said sit down.
It's such a kind of phrase we use so often, isn't it? Oh, I swear to God, you're like, you can't say that in front of these people.
She's lost a tremendous amount of blood, but she's alive.
She's been shot near her heart, if that's where her heart is.
What sort of magic is that?
It's medical science, baby. Accelerate plasma regeneration. Have her back on her feet in no time.
Yep. Welcome to the future.
If she were human, she'd be dead by now.
She would.
Where's Kelly?
There were 2 uniformed men. They must have taken her.
There'll be many more enforcers, yes.
We're gonna have to assemble a rescue team.
Go ahead.
The Orville is gone.
What? What do you mean it's gone?
According to the communication buoy they left behind, there was a distress call.
That kind. That's a big ship.
Sir, quantum drive injectors have been compromised.
I don't think we'll have time, sir. Trust me on this.
Very well. Transfer weapons control to Lieutenant Lamar's station.
Disabling. Ooh. Score.
Boom, bitch! That's what I'm talking about right there on that boom! Lieutenant, what is the status of the Brienne?
They report some injuries, but no
That's
fatalities.
excellent.
Engineering to bridge. We took a lot of damage to the starboard injector. It'll be an hour before we can get underway.
Our vessel encountered yours drifting in space, and we're
He
trying to
doesn't know what
help
you're
you
talking
before
about.
you fall into that star and get your nuts burned off.
And I've told you, you're lying. Where are your friends?
There's a little coffee shop on Lafayette Street in Soho called Central Perk.
Central Perk. That was a good. I like that.
That's the Capitol building.
All right, weapons on stun.
Do you know what my colleague here is holding in his hand?
Scale model of your penis?
That's good. Get it all out now.
Ooh.
Every nerve in your body feeling as if it's being punctured by a tiny little drill. This is the antidote. All you have to do is tell me where the others are. The choice is yours.
Shit.
You were so amusing before.
There you go. Just blew the doors off.
Kelly. What's wrong?
What the hell did you do to her?
Talk. Now.
That'll do it.
Give her this.
You must be Hamelak. Nice name. Just kidding, it's not.
You have a pretty messed up way of welcoming your guests.
Your entire world is a massive bio-vessel adrift in space, and in less than 6 months, it's gonna be sucked into the gravity well of a star.
You're insane.
You're insane if you don't listen to us.
Blaspheme in these chambers. Dural's creation is all.
He can pretend all he wants.
I think this is Dural's creation.
He suspects.
Is it possible that there's more to this universe than what we see? Yes, it's possible. To do as you say would shatter our entire way of life.
I know.
What part of
I
you're
said
going
that.
to die don't you understand?
Without proof.
You want
sure.
proof? I'll give you proof. Look at this. That's our ship, the Orville. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at all the curves and everything. It's real nice, right? Looks like a big metal turtle, doesn't it? That's where you live.
I will not destabilize a system that has kept order for thousands of years.
It doesn't like you've got order.
Public execution, that's what you call order?
You'll understand that we don't want you sending the cops out after us. Have a nice nap.
You can't just repair their ship for them, not tell them and leave, because it's going to crash into something. It's not being manned.
It is a forbidden place. None of us have ever known what it is.
If I can access the internal circuits, the code should be easily obtainable.
Ooh, funky. There you go. Bingo. But all those living quarters and everything that appeared to be that we saw, what the fuck happened? Chronology of their entire data of their entire history.
Up or down?
Let's try up.
No lift music.
Any weekend plans?
1,000 light years from Earth and you're still awkward in the elevator.
Yeah, I've gathered.
I believe we are on the bridge of the ship.
Yeah, and there's no one to man it.
Kid, that is space.
I used to imagine how it would be. How far does it extend?
No one knows. Probably to infinity.
Captain, I have access to recording left here by the last occupant.
This is Captain Jahavis Dural.
I will hunt you down, and I will find you, and I will kill you. Sorry, it's Liam Neeson. It had to be whoever was left last was called Dural.
Constructed by my people as a first attempt to visit another planet. We knew that a journey to even the nearest habitable world would take over a century, and we've been unable to restart our engines. We are marooned in space. Unless we can repair the damage, this ship is now our home. Our food and water supply is sustainable for thousands of years if need be. But unless we encounter help, we are doomed to drift indefinitely, and very dark, and very lonely.
It was never supposed to exist.
No.
They evolved and grew until they simply forgot their origins.
Correct.
Forgot they were on a ship.
How is that possible? Well, if enough time passes.
2,000 years, enough time.
There is one more thing, Captain. According to the ship's schematics, it appears a portion of the upper surface of the hull is retractable.
This thing has a sunroof?
Yes, sir. Presumably to simulate night.
So they could look up and see real
And see the stars. They've lived somewhere where there's no night. How does your body even accept that? Wow. Ta-da! That is absolutely awesome. Welcome to space, folks. The final frontier. Might need to rethink your history books.
Sir, communications are now clear. We are being signaled by the Orville. They have returned.
What do we do now?
Well, we're going to contact the Union fleet and have them send a special training crew to help reacquaint you with your own ship.
You're going to need to.
You're driving this thing yourself in no time.
Thank you. For everything.
2,000 years to
thanks.
catch up on.
We just gave you back what was already yours.
Our future.
To say this is meant to be a spoof of a show, it's not ridiculously daft. Enjoyed that. I love working them out. Okay, episode 4. Did you enjoy that? I enjoyed that. I love stuff like this. I miss the era of sci-fi shows being like this, and this show has kind of brought it back. Like I said, it's not really like a stupid spoof. You know, it's not like, say, like, you know, like the Scream movies. and then they made all loads of spoofs of them. And, you know, they made what they called Scary Movie or whatever, it's just taking the piss out of it. This isn't. It's added a comedy element from how we would all react as real people in space. Like when, is his name Lamar? Or Lamar? When he took out that K-line ship, he's like, yeah, boom, bitch, because that's how we react. We won't be all like, target destroyed, sir. You know, we're just not that. I don't know, what do you call it? I suppose we would, because you've been military trained to be able to curb your outbursts like that and to curb your enthusiasm and to control your emotions. And we all know when you go in the military, it's brainwashed into you. But this isn't really kind of a military. They're exploratory vessels. It's complicated. But I enjoyed the episode anyway. I tried to work it out as best as I could. I wasn't totally accurate, but I wasn't completely off either. That as soon as we saw that biosphere and no one knew what the hell any of them were, especially when they saw Isaac, and no understanding of what the word computer meant, it was pretty obvious if this thing's been out here for 2,000 years, they've just forgot their origins. Some disaster averted them, and all history has been lost from them ever knowing that there were a spacefaring species. It was really good. Enjoyed it. I don't really think I need to add much more than that. I like the tongue-in-cheek humour. It's a nice balance. There's not too much of it. Right then, I'll be back for episode 5 next week. By all means, post your comments down below and I will see you for episode 5 next. Take care.